Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are an earth sign, you should check out my reading for 2021. It's like a reading from the beginning to the end, the alpha to the omega, as to how to turn your separation into union. And I need to take this second here to say, though for those who know me a little more by now, I'm not that type of person, but for earth signs, you are advised to donate something to somebody this year, and some of you are even advised to donate to me as a token, literally of your appreciation to the divine. And I hope you caught the message. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I still got you. For like everybody who requested a particular sign for 2021, that's what I'm going to do next, so stay tuned. And we are about to channel, divine masculine's energy. And sorry for this little rant, but I need to take this time also to let you know, first of all, that you guys are just awesome, awesome. And then know your strength, people. Today is a day of like strength. Look back and just figure out how much you could handle, take, incorporate, learn from. Like really, it's not about where you are, it's actually about where you come from and where you're going. Like always look back. It lets you see how strong you are. DMs, DFs, you're strong individuals, strong spirits. Give that to yourself. So the DM energy for this short like weekend reading. Why? I'll tell you. This card is for me, but if you or your person are into this type of situations where something or like a tower moment happened and everything is like scrambled, no explanation, no nothing, just like this mystery, believe me, your person, your DM, he's thinking about it, like why did it have to happen that way? Believe me, if there is like a part of mystery to your situation, your DM is thinking of that. And that's a particular message. The moon, that energy again of being in his feelings, people. And it's like there's an element of sadness to that too. DM definitely in his feelings, wondering actually why did it all have to be that way. And did I tell you about the mystery? Check out the moon. I'm a Cancer, so it's funny. Spirit is talking to me when I want to talk to you. He feels like, you guys, or he can never make this happen between you two. But you can see that energy is like, believe me, depression, regrets, all that stuff. So I'm sorry, I got interrupted and it's like, hours after that. So, but divine timing is the best timing. So as to the DM's energy, give me another chance and depression. Those are the cards. And one more, I don't want to lose you. That's why I had to wait, Now I can see it some more. The message is clear, people. Give me another chance. I'm depressed and I don't want to lose you. This here, he can feel the connection, people, but it's deeper than that. This here is like, it's starting to, I don't know how to explain that. But believe me, he can see that there is like a higher force, a higher power, a higher cause, somewhat like, I was really blind, literally, and now I can see, is what I'm seeing here. It's crazy. And I can see communications. Don't be surprised if your guy starts talking like esoterical kind of thoughts, or like talk, sorry, or like, you know, stuff that we, you know, this community here talk about, like chakras and alignment and, you know, cleansing your energy or something. Somebody's going to hear that from their DM, and I hope you caught the message. And he's definitely thinking about you people, the divine feminine. I'm telling you, he can see this thing is like, you know, at a higher level than what he once did. And some of them are ready to tell you that, you know, and I'm telling you, awakening. Yeah, the message is very clear. And believe me, people, even in 3D, to the stuff that he has done to you. So let's go on. It's a short reading, you know. And he's he is in his heart space over you. And you know, people, it's funny because, you know, like when I cannot talk, it means that the energy is really doing something to the person I'm channeling, his feelings for you, and then the whole like spiritual thing is too much for him. It is too much for him. I don't like the fact that that's the Two of Swords, meaning there's like still doubts, you know, otherwise I would tell you, you know, the game is over. This guy here has decided, you know, to choose you. It's like it changed, now he's choosing you. It's different here. But believe me, he's ready to start like chasing you. There's still an element of doubt, you know, and believe me, I know why. You see all these energies here, you're going to have to let him wake up to this type of thing here. But divine feminine, believe me, you are in your masculine's energetic field, head, mind, space, soul, all of it, you know, whether you can feel it or not. It's not the end of the story. If it was like an Ace of Swords, I would tell you this guy has no more doubts. It's a little different here, but believe me, you guys are going to start seeing your DMs coming your way and chasing you. And you know, these energies, this little reading here is like current energies, you know, so look out, especially if the guy starts talking to you. And especially like now, you know, if you receive a phone call or something, it's because he's trying to come closer to you, and he knows more than you think. And some of them are even going to tell you. He's like what you call it, like fresh out of the bucket, people. This thing here, he's like impressed by all of this thing. I can literally in my mind see somebody like watching a lot of YouTube videos, but it's not readings, people. It's more like either planets or like whatever about like chakras, like really trying to get some knowledge about, you know, like spirituality. I can feel it here. It's like he knows nothing of that world. You can see it to these two cards here. Brand new at it. And believe me, people, he will never be able to go back to his old ways. Yeah. I can tell you the only thing forward for him is that 10 of Cups with you. As fast as possible. That's the type of things that he's thinking about, you know, like I'm not going back, I want this thing, you know, and a little bit like I want it right now because I can't take this thing here anymore, the way that it's making me feel. Yeah, as we're speaking, people, and I hope you caught the message. Your person will not be able to go back to his old ways because he looked a little bit too long into the light. It's like, you know, because he is in his feelings too, and you would understand, you know, the feelings is just what the universe is using, you know, to actually draw you closer to it, you know. This guy is telling me I want to be happy emotionally, and I want it now, you know, because I need it literally to ease or like soothe me because of the way that it makes me feel right now. I feel really bad right now. I need this cure now, is what I'm seeing here. The stuff that I'm telling you they're happening as we're speaking is too many cards like of the now. I can feel it. And believe me, it's like, you know, the change is like, he's like, I don't know how to explain this. I can feel somebody who's a little bit overwhelmed to that like dark night of the soul here, because his soul journey has begun. His understanding of who he is has begun, and even like to who you are. All of these things are like brand new to him. But believe me, people, the thing that really like keeps sticking out is the fact that he has love for you now. This like brand new love for you, believe me, is the thing that keeps him mostly obsessed. And I hope that you caught the message. Sorry. It will take him some more time, but believe me, sooner than later he's going to find like solutions, you know, to come closer to you. But as to right now, even if he's not like 100% sure about like who you are as his divine feminine, believe me, he will start like chasing you. That's the message. You see somebody chasing you, you see somebody like giving a new kind of form to you, and we're talking of your DM and talking to you too. You're definitely closing a cycle. And some of you are going towards this union here. I can feel it in this reading. It's crazy. One last card. Yeah, this thing I'm talking about and that I'm having a hard time channeling is coming, people. I can see somebody listening to me coming into union. Your person talking to you. He still has like some doubts, but he's coming your way, chasing you. He has like new love for you. He never loved you before, the person I'm talking about, but now he does, you know. He doesn't even know what to make of it. It's like it is bothering him even more than the spiritual journey, you know. It's crazy. Let me go on. But it's coming your way. Him closing in a cycle, doing the right thing by you. And believe me, he will not be able to go back. This here is his destination. This here is his destination. And if he's talking to you, you know, figure out what's underneath. He's not just like contacting you for nothing, believe me. You see that union card? That's what he's contacting you for. You see that like 7 of Swords? That's what he would be hiding. And I can tell you something is because he can feel you walking away from him. Some of them are going to wake the F-U-C-K up. Believe me. Because now they want to be with you like physically, you know. Close to you physically. They want to spend time with you now. I can see it here. So I hope you heard me. I need to take that card back, you know, but believe me, there are like obstacles for some of you. I suggest you, what's going on? My cards are jumping, people, but I suggest, you know, you free, the path, because I can see this thing coming, so much so that like Spirit is saying to me, I'll tell you, it's coming from me. I know it is like, you know, why you're not here, why you're not understanding this here. I know what's going on. Union is going to happen for some of you. And your person is going to hide it, you know, like his motives, you know, is just because he doesn't want to lose you. If you have communication from your divine, like, counterpart this weekend or this week, know that you're going to be in union, or that you are actually already in union. And I hope you heard me. Your person is powerless to this process here, period. Yeah, he can't have you walking away from him. He can't have you leave, you know. Believe me, which is why he is coming with that cup of love. If you can resist your person's energy and find yourself fully in your energy, your person is feeling it. Powerless. He's like, he's done. It's like, you know, literally this here is like a surrender to this whole thing here. I cannot lose her. So whatever it takes, you know, this is what she wants. That's exactly what I'm going to give her. And I hope you caught the message. Do you see that? The 10 of Cups is what he wants with you now. That idea of happiness, believe me, people, you introduced yourself, you know, in that idea now. Is crazy. Definitely ready to commit. And believe me, people, some of these divine masculines, as we're speaking, you know, you think you're the only one on a soul journey doing what you're supposed to do. Some of them have tapped into their energies to believe me. This here, I know what it is already. It's like, you know, he can't believe it. He cannot believe this thing. Yeah, I know it cannot be my energy in reverse. You know, it's like coming up to me twice. It's like this guy here cannot even believe it. And there's another thing he cannot believe. Or like he cannot make sense of, you know, it's a little bit like, why didn't I see this? Why did I make this decision? Why did I miss this chance? Why didn't I have the intuition, you know, for this thing here is what I'm seeing here. This guy is literally saying to me, it's like, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I can't believe this is what I'm hearing. Like, you know, shocked because of the whole connection, quite frankly, people, is exactly what I'm hearing. Like a hell of a revelation, people. One last. This here. This here, people, you just have to believe me, you know, it is what it is. That's what I'm seeing here. Is like, believe me, this guy here would never be able to go back to the stuff that he has experienced, or like the way he once were, or something like that. Because at the end of the day, this thing here, it changed him too. It's like on the way whatsoever, he let go of a couple of things, you know, too. He can't go back. It's like, I feel lighter no matter what happens, you know. And this here is funny, because I can see somebody that like knows what he's supposed to. He's got the right type of motivation, but believe me, people, this here is like, to me, he's terrified. It's like, you know, I don't know, like there's shame here. I can see somebody literally like terrified to face you again, and I know it to that world card too. You make him feel better, but at the same time, he I don't know, you know, like what they say about warriors and things, like, you know, the only thing that they fear is actually their women, is what I'm seeing here. It's like, I'm shy, or you impress me, I'm impressed, is exactly the feeling that I'm getting. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. there's a word for it, I just cannot have it in my mind for the moment, you know, but you intimidate me is what I can hear here. You definitely intimidate me. Now that he knows, you're not gonna have the same person in front of you. He's literally going to look at you with big eyes, you know. And believe me, when he comes your way, he will really like try to match your energy and show you that you are, I mean, that he is the type of man that you can definitely count on. He's trying to match your energy as we speak, period. So I hope you heard that. This guy is saying to me, you know, on the side here, like, please tell them again. Please just tell them again. I made the wrong decision because I could not feel this connection. And I'll show you the beauty of this very special message here. You remember the decision that he could not make, or like, you know, the little doubt that he's still having? You know, you don't worry about it. The connection is real. Your person can feel it, and at the end of the day, there is only one choice he can make. Some of you will have to understand, you know, in time, that your DM was made not to know who you are the first time that you guys like came together. It was orchestrated, this whole thing. That's the way it was supposed to happen, for you, divine feminine, to feel the way you are doing right now, and for him to go through the stuff that he's going through. That's what it was. Literally, like, the universe made him blind to you, but that doesn't mean that that's like the end of the story. And you gotta give that, you know, to your DM. Like, literally, the moment, you know, he would open up his eyes, the moment he would awaken, you know, to the whole depth of this thing here, you know, he's got the right at that too. And believe me, I think that revelation is like getting the best of him, because it includes everything, literally from the alpha to the omega, for him to, like, you know, why he's here, like that divine force, his journey, his mission, the love of his life, is like everything is together, you know. It was like a little bit too much for him, which is why he procrastinated, you know. He wasn't ready for that. He could not see that. And I'm not here to make excuses, you know, for the masculine. I know that that's the truth. I know who I am. So I know that the stuff that I'm telling you is the truth. There's no excuse. I don't really respect the masculine energy, let alone, you know, try to make excuses for it. Let me go on. But in this reading, I have to. So let me go on. Yeah, he'll be making his choice very soon, people. There's like a little element of doubt that's going to dissolve sometime really soon when it comes to your person. And I'll tell you, I feel like the only place for doubt is the fact that you would reject him. So imagine, you know, like what he's betting literally when it comes to you. And you see that the Hierophant as to wisdom, you know, I'm telling you, now he knows he can, like, he knows a little bit, or not even a little bit. Now he's like starting to get like the sense of life, you know, the truth and facts of life. Yeah. It's too much for him. I wanted to say to that tower here is crazy. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Believe me, people, it's like shaking his world, all these revelations here. Believe me. This here I can tell you is that Two of Pentacles. I can literally hear somebody saying, you know, would you even agree to meet me? Can we just meet, you know? Just that would be enough. He thinks that he can make you change your mind, you know, just by meeting you somewhere. Do you see that? To that spiritual union. Believe me. Let me go on. like, you know, I don't know about you, because I have like a particular journey, and like anybody, you know, but if I may say, in a sense that, you know, I don't even know who the masculine energy is to me. Though that is, you would understand, a big lie when I think of it, you know, not that I'm lying to you, but I'm lying to myself, you know. But I figured lately, like, I know that person, whoever he is, you know, loves me, and that, yeah, he really wants me. And the stuff here is real. I'm like a block or a wall, you know. I go about my life and everything. I'm a mystery to him, or like the person that I have in mind. And it's like, you know, who is this woman, you know? Believe me, some of you intimidate your person at this point here. They're like little boys that do not know how to approach you anymore. Say what you mean. Yeah. Shy, intimidated is what's going on here. Yeah. And I even see it, you know, I don't mean to be biased, you know, but to this Asian lady and her, like, she's like, she seems fragile and stuff, and like really soft. I can see it here, like somebody just shy, not knowing how to approach you anymore. And believe me, people, all of this just to tell me this here. I'm afraid that you're going to reject me. That's all it is. That you have let go. And believe me, I can see that energy of depression here again. Oh, the person is going through it, you know. But you cannot take that from me. And believe me, even if you tried, you could not understand. Just try to understand your part, you know, DFs. Yeah. But the love is there, and I keep trying to tell you, that's what like messes him up, is because the love is even stronger than the rest for him. It's like, sure, yeah, the universe, this and that, okay, I miss the union, oh my lord, but you know, I'm without her, I need her, I love her, is exactly what I can hear. That's crazy. And it's funny, it's like, you know, a thirst he wished he could quench is exactly what I'm seeing here. Like, you know, this is beyond just like thinking of you. It's like, you know what, I need your love. I need your love is what I hear here. Is what I can see to that card, Nourish. Like, I need your love. Union, I need your love. I don't even have to do anything here, because I know that that's what he wants, you know. I'll take one card here. That's what he got in mind. It's just that he's not telling you for some reason, but if he could, he would. He's afraid you would reject him, you know. He's like shy, or he doesn't know how to tell you, so he just like, you know, stays there depressed, wondering what it is he could do. Just do it, you know. It's so easy, but it's easy said. It's easier said than done. It's a little bit like he's trapped between two worlds, people. The 3D is like his transition, basically. The 3D world that he cannot understand anymore. He actually, believe me, he hates it because of his participation, you know, to this whole thing. And he's like, you know, I'm new at this 5D thing, or like spiritual thing. Like, who am I? Who is God? What is love? Those are exactly the questions that this guy is like asking himself, believe me. Believe me, people. He can never go back to who he used to be. That's what I'm seeing here. And no turning back, you know. Lost, like, in new, like, basically like a baby being born. New and all of that, but believe me, now he's free. And I hope that you caught the message. Now your person is free. Oh, what's that card? Attachment. Do you see that? Do you see how it's like slippery and everything? Guess who's attached to who now? He's attached to you. Yeah, the roles have changed. Now he's attached to you and you don't give a damn about him. Basically, that's what's going on. And he's afraid that you would reject him. And those obstacles, they're like real for some of you. The fights that you've had, the pain that he caused and everything, the literal like hostilities, you know, that's like what's attached to that too. This guy is saying to us, you know, I love you despite every little thing that we have been through. And I hope you got the message. And believe me, he's heartbroken over actually breaking your heart. That's how it goes. Heartbroken, he rejected you. If he never told you the F's, he's telling you now. You were always good enough is what's missing here. You were always good enough, especially if you're a Virgo. And for him, confidence, didn't I tell you, is the key to his success. And a personal issue, Richie's resolution, I can see it here. Now he's free from this crazy world, you know. It's done, people. He will never be the same again. What do you need to release? All of the things that I just mentioned. He will never be the same again. And bring love into the situation. That's exactly what the divine did on him. Now he's got feelings. Now he's attached. And nothing is yet set in stone. That's the message for everybody. And I hope that you caught that. You know, people, you gotta believe in the impossible in this life here. If it's doable, if you can picture it, if somebody has experienced it before you, it can happen to you too. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and I can see it here too. I have to leave it at that, but you know, I hope you caught the message. I'll take one more card. This reading is going to resonate even more with you if you or your DM is a Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, and Capricorn today. I got it. New love. I know it now. That guy loves you. It's not a new person. It's a person that has like new romantic feelings for you. And he's baffled, people. Believe me. This is gonna be my last card. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Believe me, baffled. Like why, or like what's going on? What just happened, you know? This person's been in my life, or I have met her and I could not see that that was the love of my life. I did not love her, but you better believe it, you know, people, now he does. And that's that. And I'm sorry, this reading is like messing with me. Is like actually now he's got an open mind. He didn't think that you were his type either. He didn't think you were his type when you first met and everything. Don't hold it against your person, you know. He was made to feel that way. But believe me, his vision of you and how he sees you has changed, you know. That's the message for today. Though it's a weird message because I know he's also like very confused is what I can feel. So that, people, bye-bye. I'm glad I could make like a shorter reading today. I'll come back for more energies. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Keep an open mind, people. This card is not saying what it is. It says that your person has changed, basically. He's not the same person anymore. That's all I'll say. So that I hope that you caught the message. Bye.